Hi, and welcome back to Whiteboard Crypto. In today's video, I'm going to look at KOLs, the key opinion leaders, also known as the influencers of the crypto world. I'm going to look at both YouTube and Twitter. I'm also going to touch on both people I watch regularly and people that you recommended. Being a KOL is one of the 10 ways to make gains in the crypto world. It's not the most traveled way. Myself, I'm not a KOL, I don't make a buck out of YouTube videos. But some of these people probably made a few bucks thanks to their videos. I look up to these people. They share a lot of their knowledge. And while they might be shilling coins, also they share a lot of good knowledge. So probably worthwhile to follow them both on Twitter and YouTube. Let's get started with my list. But before we start, some exciting news. Me and my friends created a company called Chico Ventures not that long ago. Chico Ventures is a crowd equity venture capitalist. That means we are connecting investors and early crypto startups. So if you want to get into a pre-IDO round, join our Discord channels in the description. That's enough of the shilling. Let's get started. I will be looking at 4 different categories. The first one are education-related channels. The second one are big YouTubers. The third one are the smaller upcoming YouTubers. And the fourth one will be the Twitter KOLs. The first person I would definitely recommend is the channel of Finematics. By the way, all of these channels will be listed in the description. Finematics has excellent videos on DeFi. If you look at, he explains what DeFi is, what DeFi 2.0 is, what impermanent loss is, what rollups are, what layer 2 solutions are. If you don't understand DeFi, this is the place to go. I definitely learned a lot myself from Finematics and would highly recommend it. One of the things that you might consider is to support the smaller YouTubers who don't have the high number of views. Finematics has a Patreon channel, so you can support him that way as well. The videos from Finematics are super high quality. I'm not sure if he is drawing all of his videos, but they are amazing. So if I just look at one of them example, he draws all of his videos and he goes into very details and on first in a basic language, then he goes into a little bit more in the details. Very interesting videos, definitely recommend Finematics. The other education channel that I highly recommend is Whiteboard Crypto. I recently found him and his videos are just amazing. He explains complex subjects like proof of work or what is a Bitcoin faucet in very layman's terms. So even if you're a beginner, you will understand it. I will link his videos as well. Interesting enough, Finematics and Whiteboard Crypto, they don't have a face cam, so you actually don't know who are behind these names. But what I can tell you, they are all high quality videos with very good explanations of the DeFi and the crypto world. Similarly to Finematics, Whiteboard Crypto actually explains with drawings, so it makes it easy to understand the different concepts. Let's say crypto coin versus token. What is the difference between a token and a coin? A lot of people don't know that the two things are different, and he explains it quite well what they are. So go ahead and subscribe to their channel. It's worthwhile to do that. The next category is big YouTubers. And my favorite one here is definitely, without a doubt, Ivan on Tech. The first time I heard about Ivan was actually at my dentist, who is a big crypto fan, and he told me about Ivan. I didn't know who he is, so I just looked him up, and I found that he had daily videos back then. Unfortunately, he doesn't have those anymore, but those were amazing. Every day, like an atomic clock, he came in and presented different news from the crypto world, which had some analysis, which had some tips. It was just amazing. Today, he doesn't share that much because he's fully busy with his Moralis Web Academy, which is, by the way, I will link as well because it's an awesome channel. But he still has occasionally every few days, he has a few good videos. Like right now, not long ago, he interviewed Sandeep from Polygon, and he also had good videos about IOTA or the secret network. The other thing you need to know about Ivan, that he's a developer. So while a lot of people consider him, like a showman because he's very charismatic and the way he just talks, like go, 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 go. And it's crazy. Like he knows a lot about things. So he's not just your I pick coin for you, or here is some trading analysis. He's actually a developer, so he's a tech guy as well. And I will, as I said, I will link the Moralis Web Academy. I was a member of when it was called Ivan on Tech, and I learned a lot about not just the high level stuff, but also technical analysis, development, what Bitcoin is, and so on. So for me, Ivan on Tech is kind of a number one. I know some people don't like him. I actually think that behind being a showman, he has tremendous amount of knowledge, and he shared so much in the past few years about crypto to the community that I definitely look up to him, and he is definitely one of my favorites. If he's probably my number one when it comes to YouTube. And when it comes to the biggest names in the crypto world and influencers, you cannot not mention the name of Bitboy Crypto. Now, I understand a lot of people think Bitboy is just shilling coins, but that's not true. He also provides a lot of education. So if you look at his videos, which he uploads very, very frequently, if you can see, you can learn a lot. Also, he has his own webpage, he has his own channel, like Telegram groups, I believe, his website, his academy, his merch, and everything. His real name is, by the way, Ben Armstrong, and I saw him also in a poker session recently. So probably he likes crypto and poker as well. Are his videos sometimes are like clickbaits? Yes, sometimes they might be, and sometimes he might be shilling coins. But again, if you take away the fluff, he has some excellent, valuable content, so definitely a man to watch. Another large influencer who I actually didn't find on YouTube, but on Odyssey, is Boxmining. Boxmining has over 200,000 subscribers. Their content is more basic. They don't go into deep analysis, but you can learn a lot about some of the basics, like what are the top 7 metaverse projects, or how to set up QuickSwap, how to set up a Phantom wallet. So if you're more of a beginner and you're not looking into deep analysis or what coins to buy, but you want to understand some of the basics, they are definitely a channel to watch. They upload quite regularly as well, and they are someone I subscribe to, both here on YouTube, which you cannot see because I'm using Firefox here, and on Odyssey. They have basic tutorial videos as well, like in this one, what you can see on the screen. Gemmy explains how to use QuickSwap, which might be very useful if you never use the Polygon ecosystem and QuickSwap as a DEX. Another large crypto YouTuber I watch is Altcoin Buzz. They have daily videos, quite often more videos in a day, with crypto news. Of course, their thumbnails look very impressive, like most of the others as well, but you can learn about different projects, like what are the top 5 low-cap crypto gaming projects in November 2021, and they update these videos, so you can see the ones what they said in October and September and back on. They introduce projects like Lisk or Mina, or even CRO. They introduce new projects on every platform. Like in this video, they introduced Phantom Starter and a couple of others like Hyperjump, Gas Finance, or even Beefy Finance on Phantom. And while they have a few clickbait titles like Is George Soros entering Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, they also have good quality content. Again, just understand, you filter what you hear, and doing your own research doesn't just mean that you go through videos and buy whatever coin they recommend, but understand what behind. And of course, they introduce these tokens and coins, so definitely worthwhile to watch and subscribe. And when it comes to shilling and clickbaits, I cannot not mention Chico Crypto. Now, I know Chico Crypto has a lot of fans and a lot of enemies. He's definitely a character. So whether you like him or whether you hate him, I definitely would look at his videos. Some of his, they are absolutely some clickbaits like 1000x, 100x, I don't know, maybe not 1000x, but life-changing gains and the big crash good news. So a little bit clickbaity titles, but then actually he goes into some analysis on these videos. So they are not just clickbaits, they are not just shilling coins. Actually, there's a lot of knowledge behind him. And while, sometimes when I was early in my days and bought the coins that he recommended and I didn't do well with them, which is an advice to you. If you follow these guys, don't just follow blindly their advice, because they are not financial advisor. They might shill a coin that might or might not do well. but there is actually a lot of knowledge behind these videos as well. So he shares quite often information that you don't have access anywhere else. So I'm one of the likers. I like Chico Crypto. I always take whatever he says, I take it with a grain of salt. But again, I like him and I watch his videos and I take whatever I think from it that I like. Worthwhile to check it out and make your opinion. Let me know in the comments whether you're a hater or a lover. I like Chico, so I keep watching his videos and probably recommend to you to watch it as well. Another super large YouTuber is Coinbureau, and Coinbureau has over 1.5 million subscribers. Surprisingly a lot. And if you I mean, these thumbnails, they kill me. They are always funny, much better than mine. But what I like about them, Coinbureau usually introduces a project in a video. So if he goes in and goes, let's talk about, let's say, Decentraland and Mana, he will focus on that video. And his videos are quite often like around the 20-minute mark, just like this one. And he goes on to the intro and introduces the project. Not just shilling that, oh, this is good and buy it, but he goes into what is it, what is the price analysis, he goes into the roadmap and the concerns as well. So I quite often, I like his, when I research a project, I go to Coinbureau and look at his opinion if he has a video on it, other than just going to the website and the roadmap and so on. Again, if you want to learn about the project that he has a video on, probably worthwhile to watch. And while he might not have daily crypto videos anymore, it's definitely worthwhile to go for a journey, pun intended. In his videos, he shares both crypto news, cryptocurrency guides, and also some trading series. So he has a good variety of different videos, and he also goes into his topics. He introduces some really good ideas on what to look at in trading. He's not going very deep into the technical analysis, but again, if you are curious about news and you want to understand some of the trends, his videos are pretty useful. I would definitely include a link to him. He is one I watch, not regularly, but occasionally, because my focus shifted a little bit into more to IDOs. So I watch a lot of the smaller YouTubers that you also see in this video. But quite good if you are interested in bigger coins and you want to understand how the market works, you want to understand more about the news. Similarly to Boxmining, well, actually he has pretty good videos as well. So definitely go and subscribe to him as well. The last large crypto YouTuber I wanted to introduce is Michaël. You might not be familiar with his name. He has about 150,000 subscribers. But why I like him, because he has quite a good educational material. He also has some good market reviews, and even more important, some fundamental reviews. So if you want to understand what Avalanche is, or what Solana is, what the Cosmos is, he actually has some pretty good videos on this, and where he explains the fundamentals of these smart contract platforms or networks or different coins. He also has interesting interviews with famous people or not so famous people. So recently he didn't have those videos, but like as you can see, like back in around May, June, he had quite a few of those videos when he introduced like Avalanche, Everstake, Orion, and some of these small, unknown or more known cryptocurrency projects. So if you, for example, you listened to his video 6 months ago about Avalanche and you didn't know what it is and you liked that video and you went in and bought it, you probably made some good returns. Some of the recent one that he uploads, actually he uploads daily, is like news. So they are usually quite sensitive to date. So some of them might not age as well, but definitely if you are daily into this, worthwhile to look at his videos as well, of course, among the other ones. So go ahead and subscribe to Michaël. Let's go to the smaller YouTubers, and I will start with Brokenomix. Brokenomix has really good crypto analysis on smaller projects. He publishes videos every 2-3 days, and he usually talks about new projects like Guild of Guardians coin list, or ICOs or IDOs. He just introduced not long ago PathDAO, which is an upcoming project. He introduces top 5 metaverse crypto projects with huge potential. And recently he did a video on the Solchix IDO, which I actually tried thanks to him. Brokenomix is excellent if you want to learn about new projects. So it's not about you want to learn about what Bitcoin or Cardano is. That's not what he focuses on. He focuses on brand new projects. So if you're an early investor, definitely recommending his videos. Another up-and-coming YouTuber called is TechFanaticOfficial. In his videos, just like Brokenomix, he looks at exciting projects that are at the pre-IDO or at the IDO stage. For example, in his most recent video on Engine Starter, he looks at all the new projects that are coming up in December. Very exciting one and very timely. So if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and subscribe to him and look at his videos. With Brokenomix, they are two of my favorite YouTubers. What you probably know that I'm not a technical analysis guy. So I didn't follow Benjamin Cowen until a friend of mine recommended him to me. He has over 600,000 subscribers, so he probably knows what he's talking about, right? In his videos, he goes into in-depth technical analysis mostly on Bitcoin and Ethereum, but mostly on Bitcoin, what's happening there. And in his videos, he actually goes through and introduces what's going on in the different charts. He looks at both long-term, short-term, different indicators. I'm not an expert, so I cannot judge him, but based on my friend's advice, his analysis is quite deep. So it's definitely, if you are interested into TA and trading, he's the guy to watch and subscribe to. And now, moving on to Twitter and influencers and key opinion leaders of Twitter. Of course, all of the YouTubers that I mentioned, they are also on Twitter, so I won't recommend them just again. However, there are a few people who are not on YouTube, but definitely worthwhile to read. So if you're on Twitter, go ahead and follow Gbhoy. Gbhoy down under is his handle. He is a Polygon guy, but personally, I learned so much from him. Thanks to him, I got over to Polygon and tried QuickSwap, DeFi, and many of the others that I talked before. He is a key opinion leader, and he is one of the best I know. He is funny. He has his own Telegrams group, which is also listed on his Twitter account. And he introduces some of the great projects that I've never heard of. And then I got into, and then I made money out of it. So definitely, Gbhoy is someone I look up to, I follow, and will definitely recommend to follow him, to sign up to his Telegram group, because he's living the dream. He's a Scottish guy living in Australia. Go ahead and follow him. What you might notice that some of the people I follow on Twitter are thanks to Gbhoy, like Crypto Mathemagician. I didn't know about him until Gbhoy mentioned about him, and he already has more than 22,000 followers. And what I notice, he has high quality posts as well. So I learned about a lot of the projects that are upcoming from his tweets. And then I found also, thanks to Gbhoy, MissNatoshi. MissNatoshi, who I don't know if she has anything to do with Satoshi Nakamoto, but he's Natoshi, not Satoshi. He has over 63,000 followers, mind-blowing, and she has good quality posts, so definitely someone to follow. She's also talking about projects quite often and new NFT drops, so definitely go ahead if you're on Twitter, follow MissNatoshi, follow Crypto Mathemagician, and also Gbhoy. They are my top 3 picks. I actually had a lot more of the calls, but this video just started to be way too long. So please leave a comment and let me know who are your favorite calls, whether it's YouTube, Twitter, or some other social media channel. In the meantime, if you like this type of content, please leave a like, and if you want, please subscribe as well. See you next time and take care. Bye-bye.